Welcome to an average Indian's sports podcast where we celebrate the games most of us never played, hosted by someone who once pulled a muscle tying his shoe. Of course, me. Today's episode wrestling. A reminder that we don't just argue, we also wrestle and sometimes even win medals for it. India is good at wrestling, like medal winning good. But we treat it like an embarrassing relative, only acknowledge it when it shows up with success. Before there were hashtags, there was Mitti. Before there were leagues with fantasy apps and cheerleaders, there were akhadas. Mud pits where boys were shaped into bronze medalists long before the nation noticed. Wrestling in India isn't new. It's not trending. It's not fashionable. It's just there, like the fan regulator no one touches after April. We've been wrestling for centuries. In temples, in villages, roadside ditches. Our ancestors wrestled for glory, for survival, for dairy-based bragging rights. And somehow, through all that, wrestling became India's second highest medal winning sport at the Olympics. Not that you would know it, because wrestling doesn't trend unless someone is crying on the podium or writing an open letter to the federation. It's a sport we celebrate once a decade, then ignore, like doctors advise to stop smoking. And still, every 4 years, someone walks into the Olympic arena from Haryana or UP or Maharashtra and wrestles like they are fighting for every forgotten name in every akhada that never had a sponsor. This episode, it's not a tribute, not a deep dive, just a long overdue mention. In a country where winning gold in Mitti still gets buried behind cricket injury news. For a country that wrestles more than it walks, we are oddly quiet about our wrestlers. We have Olympic medals in wrestling, more than most sports, but somehow it's never enough because they're not gold and they're not glamorous. A cricket injury gets more primetime coverage, 3 slow motion replays, and a prayer chant. But an Olympic wrestler winning bronze? That's a trending reel for 3 days and then back to slow motion replays. We are obsessed with the comeback story as long as it looks good on Instagram. But wrestling is messy. It's muddy. It's mitti. And you can't filter that. No brand wants a sweaty grappler with cauliflower ears selling their lifestyle product. They want hair gel and perfect lighting. Not a guy who trained in a pit and drinks 4 liters of milk a day. We love stories, but we hate discomfort. And wrestling, real wrestling, is the most uncomfortable sport we have. So, when our athletes win bronze, we act like they came third in a school quiz. Good job, beta. Try for gold next time. And still, they show up, train, wrestle, then fill out Form 72A to claim a railway job if the medal is shiny enough. It's not a sport, it's a gamble. Medal or no medal, the paperwork's guaranteed. 2021, while we were busy counting vaccine doses and debating if IPL should restart, something strange happened. Wrestling made a comeback. A quiet one. No fireworks, no filters. Just men and women in singlets fighting like they were trying to put India back onto the medals table. And somehow, they did. No PR campaigns, no docuseries, no British narrator whispering grit and destiny. Just kushti. The nation turned its head, not because it wanted to, because the mitti left it no choice. They didn't win because they were trending. They started trending because they won. Mitti fought back against the silence, against the spotlight monopoly for 1 week, just one. Olympic wrestling was India's favorite sport until the next IPL dropped, of course. You know what we are good at? Showing up after the medals do. We wait till the medal lands, till the face hits the billboard, till someone tells us it's safe to care. Then we show up. Patriotic captions, edited reels, proud moment for India. Ever followed a wrestling match before the finals? Didn't think so. We don't follow wrestlers. We follow reactions. We are highlight watchers, WhatsApp historians. We know cricketers' retirement date, but not the name of the guy who won a silver with borrowed shoes and buffaloes. It's not about playing sports, not even watching them live. It's about caring before the world says we're supposed to. This podcast won't guilt you into fandom. But just know, if you cared earlier, someone might have gotten a deal before they turned 30. So what now? Quit your job and take up wrestling? Please don't. Our backs cannot handle office chairs. Forget a mud pit. But maybe next time the Olympics come around, don't wait for the medal. Google one name before it trends. Watch one bout before it shows up in a WhatsApp forward. That's it. No movement, no revolution, just a ripple. Like throwing a parleji in the ocean and feeling good about it. Because every time someone cares earlier, someone in Mitti feels a little less invisible. And maybe someday a wrestler won't need to win a gold to be remembered. Fight like hell, and we will show up either way. This was an average Indian sports podcast. We came, we wrestled, we crumbled like Parleji. If you smiled, good. If you didn't, maybe eat before listening next time. New episode next week. Same delusion, different sport.